Yes, hello people, how are you? Miles Davis, as usual. I thank you so much. I welcome you back to my viewers and those who really, you know, love my posts and things that I put up. The edutainment topics that I talk about most times. Yeah, today I would like to say this. It's unleashing your purpose. So I was talking last time about like dying empty, and people were like, "What's dying empty? What does it mean to die empty?" I couldn't explain a lot by then, but I've just tried to make this video so that I explain more about what I was saying. So first thing is that the greatest thing in life, the greatest tragedy in life, is not probably not death. Yeah, that's not the like the greatest tragedy in life. Death is not the greatest tragedy in life. But life without a reason is the greatest tragedy. What I'm trying to mean is a lot of people fear death and they think that when you die, it's done, and death is the biggest thing that can ever happen to someone. But also being in life without a reason, without knowing a reason why you exist, it's also a greatest tragedy. So it's not death. The greatest tragedy is not death. So, and another thing, it is dangerous. I don't know, but let me speak. It is dangerous to live, to be alive. It's dangerous to be alive and not know why you are given life. You know, it's very dangerous to be live or to live and don't know, you know, and you don't know why you were given life. So that comes to purpose. That's why you need to understand now. You need to wake up. You need to, dress up. You need to collect yourself and discover who you are. Discover whom you are created to be. You know, this goes to each and every one. This goes to each and every one. Some people say that, I wasn't created to be a leader, but just know that you are created to be a leader in a certain position. Just because you haven't discovered yourself, you know, uh, like one thing, like I'll refer to the Bible. When God created humanity, and when God created man, He said, "I've created man in my own image to lead and to lead." Let me. I'll use the simple language. Like God created man to lead. And when we read the Bible according to Genesis, you all see, you can refer to Genesis 1:26, when God says, "I've created man in my own image to lead all every living creature on earth." But at times we find ourselves that we are not even leading in any positioning, maybe in our family, maybe any kind of positioning, and you at times wonder why I was created. Like, was I really created to be a leader? And you ask yourself that kind of question. But this comes to the most important thing that I'm about to talk to. So, when God created man, He hid something precious, and if that thing was to be safe, it was supposed to be hidden within that same thing. What I'm trying to mean is when God created humanity, He hid that precious thing in you, inside yourself. So God hid everything you need. God hid everything you need to become a leader inside you. What I'm trying to mean is a lot of people have gifts, and the Bible says that your gift shall make room for you. You get. So God hid that gift within you, and that thing, because it is more precious. It wasn't just put there for each and everybody to discover, to see, but it was put far beyond that. No one can see. That's why the devil fights a lot of people, not because of their beautifulness, not because of their handsomeness, but because of their gifts that they have within them. You get. So you have to discover yourself. You discover that gift. You serve that gift to the world. That's when you become important. People won't make you important. You know, like people cheering you, people loving you, people, gathering on you. It doesn't mean that you are important. showing up to each and everybody doesn't mean that you're important. But the most important thing is serving your gift to the world. You get. And another thing is one of the most frustrating experience to have time. One of the most frustrating things is to have time but not know why. Uh, so like that's the most frustrating thing. Everyone was given like the same time. The rich, the poor, the middle class, each and everyone. We are all given equal time, equal amount of time. God give us all equal amount of time. But the most frustrating thing is having that time and you don't know why to like, and you don't know what to use the time for. You get. So purpose is the most crucial thing. Purpose is the most crucial thing that we all know to. You get. People are desperate out there, not because they don't have what they need, not because they don't have what to eat, but because they don't know what to do. They are frustrated. Some people have taken up their, let me say, the professions they are doing, but they end up being frustrated. They get money, they get salary, but they end up being frustrated. Why? Because they are doing things that they ain't born to do. They are doing things which they were not born to do. And like, even another thing is, whenever you try to do something that you weren't born to do, at times it becomes frustrating. It becomes heavy. You get. But whenever you find your gift, you find what you are created to be, you find what you are created to do, and that thing you do it becomes simple. Life becomes simple for you. You get. And whenever I get to like I remember this that you weren't born to do, I feel like wow, it's really cool, it's really awesome. I relaxed myself because I wasn't born to do each and everything. I wasn't born to prove each and everybody. You get. I relax. You know, like look at to the birds. They were created just to fly. They weren't created maybe to swim, maybe to do what. But you find a human being, you know, we human beings, we are very, very, very awkward. So you find someone like who was born for something else, but tries to do everything. You get. So you weren't born to do everything. You weren't born to do everything. So you have to discover, you have to understand, you have to realize, you have to look for what you are born to do. You get. Do it with your heart, and there will be successful. Life will be easy. You get. Look at the fish. They were not born. They were not created. They were not born to fly. They were born to swim. They were created to swim, and they are perfected in swimming. So what are you perfected in? This is a question. What are you perfected in? And whatever thing that you got be perfected in, it's your gift. It's understanding and discovering yourself. So try to look for yourself. I have a lot of things to talk about, but for this moment, I'll just let it here. I love you so much to those who are seeing me. Uh, this is Monks Davis, and if you'd really like to support, please like my videos, please share, please subscribe because it's a growing channel, and I believe that like one day it's going to really boom. It's going to really touch many people. Like I'm not saying it in a bad way, but if you really don't feel like sharing, if you don't feel like really subscribing and liking, it's fine. But I believe that this message touches people, changes people. That is my goal and my motivation and my ambition. uh, when it touches someone, I feel okay, I feel right because it feels good. you know you may not be the one, but you never know. There might be someone who may benefit through this message that I'm giving out. So if you'd like this message to move, to reach to those people, please subscribe, share, and like. So I love you so much. May God bless you. Monks Davis, subscribe, share, Mwangzi _Davis.